Hi everyone, welcome back. We are now in our fourth week of online Jiu-Jitsu workouts during this stay-at-home period of the COVID-19 pandemic here in New York City. As usual, we hope everybody is safe and healthy and not too stressed, not climbing the walls, not getting too much cabin fever. And one of the ways that you can ameliorate cabin fever and stress is to work out. So we're providing this service, give you something to do, give you a way of staying fit and working out some of those frustrations perhaps. So welcome, and let's get ready for class. Eizan. Like so. So yummy. Onegaishimasu. Hands on your hip or your belt, head to the right. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Tai, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Hit back, down, back, down, back, down, back, down, back, down. Look right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, tilt right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, anywhere you need it. Shoulders forward, ich, ni, san, shi, go, reverse, ich, ni, san, shi, go, alternating, ich, ni, san, shi, go, reverse, ich, ni, san, shi, go. Hands up, elbows back, ich, ni, san, forward, ich, ni, san, forward, ich, ni, san, forward, reverse, ich, ni, san, back, ich, ni, san, back, ich, ni, san, back. Left hand on your belt, right hand forward, ich, ni, san, shi, go, reverse, ich, ni, san, shi, go, dai, ich, ni, san, shi, go, reverse, ich, ni, san, shi, go. Natural stance, both hands forward, ich, ni, san, shi, go, reverse, ich, ni, san, shi, go. Left hand, right arm in, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ich, ni, san, shi, go. Shake it in, shake it out, side to side, punch, thigh, ich, ni, san, shi, go, in, out, ich, ni, san, shi, go, shake it in, shake it out, side to side, punch. Natural stance, elbows against your chest, both hands in, ich, ni, san, shi, go, out, ich, ni, san, shi, go, shake it in, shake it out, side to side, double punch. Hands on your hips, hula hoops, one, ni, san, shi, go, reverse, ich, ni, san, shi, go, stretch back, forward, hands to the mat, back, hands overhead, forward, chest to your right knee, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Left, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Loosen up, ready for torso rotations to the right. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Dai, ich, ni, san, shi, go. And standing split, elbows to the mat, rocking, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, Ju. Back on your heels. Ich ni san shi go ruk sich hach ku ju. Pivot to your left. Ich ni san shi go ruk sich hach ku ju. Dai. Ich ni san shi go ruk sich hach ku ju. Back to center. Elbows to the mat. Rocking, ich ni san shi go ruk sich hach ku ju. Pivot to the left again. Ich ni san shi go ruk sich hach ku ju. Dai. Ich ni san shi go ruk sich hach ku ju. May come up to shikadachi. Breathe in, out, in, out. Drop your right shoulder. Die, die, die. Straighten your right leg for side kick. And die. And die, toes up. And die. And die. And die. And die all the way down. Die. And die. And die. And drop your right knee. Sit into your hurdler stretch. And forward to the left. Ich ni san shi go ruk sich hach ku ju. Sit up straight, twist. Forward. Ich ni san shi go ruk sich hach ku ju. Twist. And die. To the right foot, forward. Ich ni san shi go ruk sich hach ku ju. Sit up straight, twist. Die, forward. Ich ni san shi go ruk sich hach ku ju. Twist. And die, bring the feet in front. To the left foot. Ich ni san shi go ruk sich hach ku ju. Twist. Forward. Ich ni san shi go ruk sich hach ku ju. Twist. And die. Forward. Ich ni san shi go ruk sich hach ku ju. Twist. Forward. Ich ni san shi go ruk sich hach ku ju. Twist. And bring them both forward. And pick them up. Ich ni san shi go ruk sich hach ku ju. And reach a little deeper. Ich ni san shi go ruk sich hach ku ju. Sit up straight, twist right, left, right, apart. Sit up straight. Turn right. Reach right. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Dai. Left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Center. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Again to the right. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Dai. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Back to center. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. And sit up straight, twist right, left, pull the heels in, rocking, pushing down on your knees, grab your feet, chest to feet, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Straight out again, pick them up. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. A little deeper. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. And right over left. Rotate the ankle, rotate your toes. Massage ball of foot, splay your toes. Instep, little bit of calf. Pick it up, shake, shake, shake. Put the blade of your foot in the crook of your elbow. And cradle. Same hand, same foot. And pick it up. Together and down. Thigh. Rotate toes and ankle. Massage, splay those toes, instep, some calf, pick it up, shake, 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 cradle, same foot, same hand, up, bring them together, and down, and loose. Now ready for back fold, or get into position for jackknives if you can't do the back fold. Ready? Hey! Jackknives as you may. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Hands under butt. Scissors. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Leg raises. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Knees to chest. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Flutter kick. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Bring them up straight. Feet on your belly. Slowly down. Stretch. Bring your right knee in. Hook behind your knee, put it down, twist. Front thigh. Twist. Bring both things in, rocking. Stretch. Heels in, bridge. Hands by your shoulders all the way up. And down. Six up. Ready for push-ups. Do the face follow if you can. Hey. Push-up position. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down. One more. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down and hold it. Squeeze your elbows against the sides of your chest. Use those lats to hold yourself up. And relax. Up. Front thigh. Front thigh. Front thigh. Drop to your knee. Fix whatever you need to fix. Left tummy. Go to Gesh. Front thigh. Thigh, EQ. Remember to settle into those knees. Thigh. Thigh, EQ. Thigh. Thigh, thank you. Dai. Dai, Shihonage. Dai. Dai. Finger to stretch. Dai. And shake it loose. Okay, get your space. Ready for Tai Sabaki. And right foot forward. Hitch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. And Dai. Hitch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. And Dai. Hands up. Each step pivot. Slow count. Hitch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. And Dai. So the element I think I'd like you to concentrate on this round is we'll be talking about not locking the back foot, all the other stuff, bringing the hip around and doing the hand crossing over. So once we get there, cross our hands, we come out, what I want you to do is lock those two hands into place. So almost as if it's a strike with the front hand. What you want to do is you want to dominate the space in front of you. You don't want them just like sort of loosely falling into place. You want to lock your hip and lock your front hand into that very dominant, defined space. Okay, so ready to slow count second round. Hitch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. And Dai. And now with the fast count. Hitch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. And Dai. Hitch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. And you have me. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of our fit-ins, just our basics. So ready for close the window. I'm going to go through these fairly quickly. Just wrap them out. Ready, close the window, left foot forward, going to your left. And itch, knee, san, shi, gu, ruk, sich, touch, ku, ju, and dai, right foot forward, itch, knee, san, shi, gu, ruk, sich, touch, ku, ju. May, stepping into center, left foot forward, stepping in with the right foot, itch, knee, san, shi, gu, ruk, sich, touch, ku, ju, and dai, right foot forward, stepping in with the left, itch, knee, san, shi, gu, ruk, sich, touch, ku, ju. And let's do a round of each side of Ippon, and then we'll move on. So left foot forward, stepping with the right, Ippon Seinagi. Ready, hitch, knee, san, shi, gu, ruk, sich, touch, ku, ju. And dai. I've been going around in a circle so people can see different angles. You don't need to do that. Okay. Right foot forward, stepping with the left. Itch. Knee. San. Shi. Gu. Ruk. Sich. Touch. Ku. Ju. And yummy. And shake it loose. Okay, so per your request, we're going to do some kotegaeshi practice. Kotegaeshi kata practice, to be specific. I know that not everybody has done all 10 of them, so we're going to concentrate on the first 5 to start with, see how far we get, and maybe we'll get through to the other 5 if we have time. So as I mentioned earlier before class, I've come up with this method of using a stick as a device to help us practice. So grab your sticks or whatever you have that might be similar, and we're going to start with kotegaeshi number 1. So again, kotegaeshi number 1, looking from the side, we're going to crescent step in, and then we're going to step through, ankles crossing each other. So the footwork is starting from natural stance. We're going to crescent step in, nice and deep, weight on that front leg, and come all the way through with our back foot. So what we're going to do is, so let's all work on the same side. If you're used to doing a different side, you can practice this in your own time later. Just map it over to the other side. So I'm doing my left side, left hand as in left hand is doing the grabs, and I'm coming into my left side. And I'm going to continue doing that. Even if we do the second set of 5, I'm going to use the right hand and continue coming in on the left. If you don't know what I mean, don't worry about that part. We'll cross that bridge if we come to it. So right hand, our left hand is going to do the kata gash. Remember, we're going to be turning our hands over, way above fingers, way above thumb and index finger. And as we come in, we're going to basically hit uke above the elbow and slide down to catch the wrist, like so. So in order to give us something to grab, we're going to hold the stick like this. So I'm holding the top of the stick so I can slide down and grab the bottom of it, and then I can turn it over to do the throw. So to make it easy, let me just show you that, nice and slow. So as I crescent step in, I'm also reaching. And I want to slide down and stop at the same time as my feet stop. So that body drop is applied to the hand, and the hand is pulled down behind their hip. So this whole notion of their shoulder is no longer above their hip, and they're in an off balance position to start with. So hold out your stick with your right hand, start with natural stance, crescent step in, slide down and grab. You can let go then once you've grabbed it. Now the right hand is going to come to our hip where it probably should have been all along. And as we step through with our right foot, we're going to turn over the stick and join it. Let me do that over here. So we're like this. We're deep behind Uke's hip. Uke's hip is here. So we're dropping their arm behind their hip. Our right hand is by our hip. And as we come through, we're going to turn the stick over and apply with our front foot coming down. Again, we do it this way. Natural stance, crescent step in, drop, right hand, turn it over and follow through. And it'll depend on how tall Uke is, how far you have to take that second follow through step, because you want to keep up with them, right? So again, natural stance, crescent step in, grab, bring the foot through, and apply the lock. Again, right foot, natural stance, right hand holding the stick at the top, crescent step in, slide down, put some weight on that front foot, come in, and then follow through. Even though you're crescent stepping in, you're basically going in a straight line. And depending on how tall Uke is, you might end up crescent stepping in, stepping through, and taking a second step. But you're dropping them. If their arm is here, you're dropping them straight behind. They're standing natural stance, so their off balance is right directly behind them, so where their coccyx bone is pointing, right behind them. If they were in a hominy, their off balance would be to a different place. But for our basic kata, we're going straight through and straight down to the ground. Okay, let's do that a couple more times. So, natural stance, present step in, drop weight, follow through, and push to the ground. And I actually often find that doing that second step helps so that you're able to take them all the way to the ground. But we'll work on that when we're working with real people. It'll really depend on the circumstances. Again, hold the stick up, natural stance, crescent step in, drop the weight, hand by the hip, coming through and down. One more time. So, natural stance, crescent step in, drop the weight, follow through and push to the ground. So you want to have that feeling that you're torquing that wrist, and that's why having the stick is good, because you can take that nub of the stick and apply it as though you were applying kotegashi. Okay, so that's number one. So number one is the only one where we follow and continue in the direction that we started out, in the direction that we've already taken the hand. So when normally what happens in these kotegashi is that we take the hand back. With number one, we just keep going back. But on the rest, we take the hand back, get that off balance, and then transfer it to a different direction. So with number two, we're going to be stepping in and back out again. So again, let me see if I can do this for the camera in a good angle. Let's try this one. We're in natural stance. We step in, we apply the weight. Now I'm leaving my right foot where it was. So now, as I can turn Uke's wrist, as I pull it back into my center, notice my heels are coming together, and then I'm going to step out into shikodachi and apply the torque to the wrist. That way to the side. So one is straight, two is to the side. In this case to the left, because we're doing the left. Let me see if I can do it from this side, if that helps. So again, natural stance, slide, step in deep, leaving the foot behind. Right hand is on our hip, waiting to do the kotegashi, and instead of coming out to meet it, we bring it to the right hand. So we come back to heel, bring the Uke's hand to our hip, and then as we step across to shikodachi, we apply that torque right in front of our obi knot. So from here to here. So if we do just the footwork, we're basically kind of going crescent step in and out. So the second one is a crescent step too, but it's out to a full shikodachi. So we step in deep, a lot of weight on our front knee because we're putting weight on their arm, and then we come back ankle to ankle and step out deep to shikodachi. Again, if there's somebody really tall compared to you, you may have to go more than stepping into shikodachi. You might have to do something like this, where you step in, crescent step in, and then out to shikodachi and bring your other foot with you so you can chase them. Because they're probably going to do a break fall, right? And you want to be standing over them when they land. So if they're tall or do a big, lengthy break fall, you have to be able to chase them. Our starting position is natural stance. As we come in, we're, pointing this way basically, because we've got all our weight on our front foot and we're leaving our foot behind. Normally we tell people don't leave your foot behind for stuff, but for this we do. So the hip is turning a little bit so we can put weight on that front knee. Then we come back to center, back to neutral, and then just straight back out so the hip doesn't turn at all from that point. So the only real turning of the hip is at this point. And actually technically it turns a little bit so that we could do that crescent step, so it kind of follows the direction of the angle of the crescent step. Like that, and then straight back, straight out. So there's not a lot of hip torque there in compared to we're just pushing it sideways and the wrist is going like this. We're not pulling it like that. People have a tendency to do that, which is why it's a good question. People have a tendency to step out and turn like that, kind of like the end of Kotegash 10. But this we want to be able to put a big drop onto it. We've got the torque here. We've got the sideways movement by moving. And then we drop. So all three together will drop into shikadachi. And that's the throw. So it's less of a hip movement than a full body movement. So natural stance. Present step in. Deep. Get that drop. Put your right hand on your hip. Step back heel to heel. Bring the hand towards your hip, or towards your hand as your hand joins it. Step out into shikadachi and torque. I'm doing a little bit of surfing on these mats a little bit when I do that. Let's do that again. I guess I'm getting a big body drop, right? So, crescent step in, lots of weight on the wrist. Back, join the hands. Step out into shikadachi, drop and torque all at once. And that's your throw. They're going to go that way, obviously. Again. Crescent step in, get the weight. Heel to heel, join the hands. Step out and torque. So I'm not letting my elbows leave my chest. I don't want to be against my body here where it gets very finicky, but I don't want to be out here too. So right there in front of your obi knot, where you can use your wrists effectively without separating your elbows from your body and having to use your shoulders to do stuff. Again, crescent step in, drop your weight, back to neutral, hands join, step out and torque. Back, again, crescent step in, drop the body weight, back to neutral, hands join, step out, torque. So yes, you want to really get that momentum. That's what makes them want to break fall, right? Because you're going to be doing that pretty quickly. And we do it slowly in class so people can lie down. But really you want them to have to break fall or they the wrist will separate and break, which obviously we don't want to happen in class. Again, step in deep, body weight, back to center, drop and torque. Again, crescent step in, body drop, back to center, out and torque. Again, step in deep, body drop, back to center, out and torque. Okay, so we're going to stop there on 2 because 3 is kind of the same thing. It's just a different direction in the final step out to shikadachi. So where 1 is straight through, the crescent step in, and travel on the same straight line. Then 2 is 90 degrees, we step in, step back out and go 90. 3 is basically the same as 2 except for we go 180. So we step in, straight line, we come back to our neutral position. Instead of going 90 for 2, we go all the way the opposite direction. So uke has to chase, and that's the bigger of the break falls they have to do because they really have to chase their hand if you do a big step back. So what do we need to learn here that's different? Well, the big thing is being able to go from forward through your ankles to back and maintain that straight line. I'm doing the diagonal on my mat here. So if I'm on this diagonal to start with, natural stance, as I step in, I'm going towards this corner, and as I step back, I'm now towards the opposite corner, and I'm maintaining that diagonal. So if you have something on your floor that can indicate that, that's certainly helpful. The most common thing that people do here is that they end up going here, or here, or any which way. So one of the things that you have to get embodied is that feeling of what's a straight line and where are my angles. And I'm not expecting you to necessarily pick it up straight away, but that's the minutiae of what we're doing here. So again, we're going to hold the stick out with our right hand, crescent step in, get the weight on it, bring our hand to our hips, and now from here, back to neutral, and all the way out to shikadachi at the 180 degrees. The standing leg, you don't want to straighten it if that answers the question. Basically, if I'm doing just the footwork, I'm crescent stepping in deep. Now, my back foot is pretty close to being straight here, just because I'm trying to get as much extension forward. But as I come back up, I want to not come up to straight and then drop. You want to come through there. Let me do it this way. So I'm in neutral, I crescent step in pretty deep, and I'm coming through into that. We do want to have a certain degree of body drop, right? So you don't want to be really low here and then somehow try and transfer that. You'd have to bend that knee a lot in order to do that, which isn't good for your knee, and it doesn't help your technique. So what you're doing is you're coming back up to neutral, knees the usual, slightly bent. And from there, as you step out, you get that body drop into shikadachi. So it's basically the same as 2, just the directionality is different. So let's rep that a few times. Okay, so crescent step in, weight on the wrist, back to neutral, and then all the way out to shikadachi here. Back. Again, crescent step in, drop the weight on the wrist, back to neutral. Now as I come back to neutral, I'm bringing the wrist with me. I don't want to leave it out here like this. So I want to bring the wrist with me, and then as I turn, it's right in front of my obi knot, so I can torque. Again, step in deep, come back, bring the wrist with you, turn, shikadachi, and torque. Again, crescent step in, drop the weight, back to neutral, bring the wrist with you, stepping out to shikadachi, and torque the wrist. Okay, so we'll call that good for now because we want to move on. I want to get through to 5 at least before we start running out of time. I know that those of you who need 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 we can work on another time, or we can do an individual meeting if you want, if you need to cover that stuff. Okay, so 4 of course is taitoshi and can be quite complex. So we're going to start out the same way. I'm in neutral, and I'm going to step in, crescent step in, and I've got my weight on Uke's wrist. But now I'm going to bring my other foot in to join. So now I'm right in front of Uke's, the right hip in this case, and I'm going to do a very small cross step. I don't want to go far, because if I go far and when I turn over, then I'll be reaching a long distance with the blocking leg, which you know what I'm talking about. For those who don't, you'll see in a second. So again, we crescent step in nice and deep. We bring our other foot in most of the way or all the way. It all depends on your scale relative to Uke, etc. We're going to do a very small cross step, and again our hand is on our hips and is going to come take the wrist now, and as we pivot we're going to drop the knee into position. So let me get my boots out here so we can copy this, and feel free to do the same yourself. Where's a good angle for this? Let's try here for now. So Uke's here, this is their right hand, and I'm present stepping in. I'm dropping behind their right hip, and I bring my right foot in. I don't need to come all the way, I just need to come here, so that when I cross step, I'm in front of their feet. I drive my hand as I pivot, and as I torque the wrist, I'm also blocking Uke's ankle and dropping the knee and throwing them that way. So remember, when we do a tai tosh, we want to have our leg as parallel to the ground as we possibly can do. Now, I know a lot of people can't do that perfectly fine. If this is all you got, that's all you got, okay? What you don't want to do is you don't want to be sticking it out when you don't, unnecessarily. And worst case scenario, if you drop really low, you put your knee on the ground. You might hurt your knee, but at least you don't break your knee if somebody falls on it. So I prefer to default to going as low as possible. So let me change the angle on this so we can see that knee drop. So again, Uke's right arm, left hand stepping in, right foot follows. We cross step so that we're in front of their toes. As we turn, we torque the wrist, drop block, and throw this way. So again, it'll depend on how long your legs are and stuff. My legs are long, so I can actually do a much bigger cross step. So what happens with me is I tend to go like this, I come in, and I just come into here, and I cross step all the way to there, because now I'm blocking their wrist from over here. But that's just because my legs are long. So it'll depend on your own anatomy, how you do this. For most people, we're going to crescent step in, drop the weight, bring your foot basically in front of their toe, right hand's on your hip. As you pivot, turn, cross step, grab the wrist, and keep turning, and drop block. And you remember, we're going to throw this way. I'm throwing 90 degrees to our leg. Let me change the angle on that one more time. Maybe better if Uke's feet are slightly wider apart. Usually we do when we do this kata, we just want to make sure that people are clear of our toes and stuff. So again, crescent step in, drop the weight behind their hip, bring your foot in as far as you need to, cross step deep as you need to. As we turn, our hand comes out to join the kotegash, and we drop block and express in that direction. Hard to do slowly, right? And hard to do with no weight, without Uke's weight on you. So crescent step in, drop the wrist, bring your right foot with you, cross step, pivot, hand, drop, express. You want to make sure that you are blocking their ankle shin with your foot. The tendency for this, for most people, is that they come in and they might get this part, but they don't bring their back foot with them, and then they come up over here, and then suddenly they're way out here, and they're trying to reach across to get the tai tosh, which is dangerous for both of you. They might hurt themselves, and they might fall on you and break your knee. So the important factor, crescent step in, bring the foot in with you, the right foot. Cross step, probably pretty small, depending again on your size. Pivot, drop, and express. So this is a point where I'm expressing that I'm not keeping it in front of my obi knot the entire time. I'm starting in front of my obi knot, and as I pivot, my hip is going past my hand position because I want to express in the direction 90 degrees to my leg. So there's a little bit of a lag there. Okay, let's do it from this angle, see if that helps. Okay, natural stance, present step in, get the weight, bring the right foot with you, cross step, start pivoting, pulling the wrist, torquing it, block, drop, and express in that direction. Again, up my hand, here we go. Present step in, bring the back foot with you, cross step, turning, pivoting, drop, and apply. Again, present step in, bring the back foot with you, cross step, pivot, drop, and apply. Again, present step in, back foot with you, cross step, pivot, torque, drop, and apply all together. One more time like that. Present step in, get the weight on the wrist, back foot with you, cross step, pull the wrist as you pivot, drop, and drop the shin, ankle. Let's do it one more time. This time with a little bit more speed. Present step in, back foot with you, cross step, drop, apply. Right, so the actual way you do this, it's hard to break it down, is like so. Again, with speed. So number 5 is our throw, our ankle block throw. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be blocking with the blade of our foot on the ground and torquing our body, shoulders separating from our hips at this point. So we're going to be looking at our back foot, at our back heel. The tendency with this is for people to do that. And notice my shoulder hasn't gone very far. If I continue to try and look at my heel, my shoulder goes another 6 inches and is directly above my heel. Notice my hand. So if I'm like this, watch. If I step in like that, and I come all the way around, you can see my shoulder and rear heel are at least aligned, if not further. Again, it'll depend on your body, capability of torquing. You want to be able to express a straight line with your leg and a twisted, torqued body. This time Uke is going that way. So it's also good to have the something in your hand, because then you can see where you're throwing them. You want to throw them over there, as far as more behind you as possible. So the fit in for this is similar to 4, in that we're going to present step in, drop the weight, and again bring the foot with us. Again, I like to be like just in front of their toe. And now what we're going to do is we're going to, let me just not do the hands for now, we're going to come here. So we want to just block the toe. Let's do this angle, maybe you can see a bit better. So just the footwork, natural stance, I present step in, I bring the foot with me, and then notice I'm going to turn this heel out, so even though I'm pretty much close to toe, I'm going to actually go here, and that gives me room to come across and block that toe. So I'm putting the blade of my foot on the ground. There are versions of this technique, of course, where people block the actual ankle. They come up off the ground and they block the ankle. It's fine, it works. And the problem with blocking the ankle is that all of your weight is on your standing foot, and as you turn around, if they do something to this foot, they may be able to throw you. Whereas if you're on the ground, you can actually put some weight on that foot. It's not a lot of weight, it's still probably like 80-20% weight distribution, but still you've got a little bit more stability by being on the ground. And all you're really trying to do is make sure that they don't step forward. So the blocking of the ankle is so that they can't step over you, right? But this is going to happen so fast they probably don't have a chance as long as you have their toe on the ground and kind of pinned there. They have to go over. Okay, so a lot less work in this, but at the same time it's quite subtle, right? So you have to kind of get it more right. So again, we're stepping in nice and deep. Bring your foot in. Yeah, somewhere around halfway between their feet might be fine, especially if you're not used to turning the heel out like that. But turn the heel out, block the toe. Let's do it this way. Again, crescent stepping in, other foot comes in too, heel goes out, block the toe, pull the wrist in towards your obi knot and pass it through and beyond towards your back heel. Right? So we're torquing the wrist, and it's difficult to get that balance, but what will happen is Uke's weight flying over is going to go that way. So they're going to be going like that, and that'll help you be in balance. Okay, so all together, natural stance, crescent step in, get the weight as usual, bring the back foot in, just like in 4, heel out. As we pivot, we're bringing the wrist with us, we're blocking the toe, turning and applying that torque in that direction. Again, straight behind our standing foot. So if you have a longer stick, you can practice this by coming in and actually touching the ground like that. And feel your weight go onto that ground. Feel what it's like. See if your body can torque that much. If not, you do what you can do, right? So again, crescent step in, get their wrist behind their hips, bring the right foot with you, heel turns, body turns, we're pulling in towards our obi knot, we block that toe, and we apply. So, remember, look at your back heel. Turning your nose there will get your shoulders and the rest of your body over. So again, when we do this with a little bit of speed, it looks like this. We come in and we throw. There's a big torque of your body as you apply that. Right? Okay, but that is leaving at the initial start. So let's do that again. Natural stance. Step in, nice and deep. Bring your right foot in. Heel out as you pivot. Turn the wrist. Block the toe. And apply. So, something for you to look forward to trying to do on a real person, right? It is a great technique. And Sensei Kerry has now applied it to our Kotegaeshi 5 kata. So I'm very happy to see that too, because I like this technique. And it's good to have it be part of our kata now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just skip ahead. We're going to skip 6, 7, 8, 9. Because they're basically all kind of the same. And they're done with a different hand. And it's kind of EQ rather than Kotegaeshi. But I'm going to come back and do 10 with you, because 10 is is our basic 10, kotegashi 10 that you're used to doing on the mat, but now it's also at the end of the kata. So again, just like before, it's done with the same hand, it's done with the same setup, that's why I'm adding it in at the end. The others are done with a different hand, and I don't want to confuse you, especially if you haven't done it before. Actually, I'll hold it like this, and you'll see why. As I come in, I step in, and I drop it as usual. I'm just not sliding down here because I want to see what I do with the stick. So we come in, and this time we're going to tai sabaki and bring the hand out like so. And we've been repping this a lot. So we tai sabaki, we bring the hand in front of our obi knot, then we do that extra little pivot, and then we're going to step back and turn it over. So I don't know if you can see all that, so let me move. This time, instead of sliding down and grabbing the bottom, I'm actually just grabbing the top of the stick, and you'll see why again. So I'm crescent stepping in, I slide down and drop the wrist nice and low, and now I'm going to tai sabaki in and bring it around in front of me. So now that it's pointed in this direction, when I get to that tai sabaki, I'm going to rotate just a little bit further. That's when uke starts running around, and then I step back further. So I crescent step in, I've got a nice deep wrist, same as ever before. Right hand is on my wrist, on my waist, just as before. But now I'm going to tai sabaki and bring that wrist in front of me like that. Now once I've achieved that 45 tai sabaki, I'm going to turn my hip a little bit. And once I've turned my hip that little bit, now my left foot is going to shoot straight back, and that's when I apply the kotegashi. So I'm going to turn and apply it that way. Obviously it requires a lot of space, so do what you can, which is why we haven't been doing the full tai sabaki when we've been repping it. So again, crescent step in, get that off balance behind their hip, tai sabaki and bring it up in front of you. Hand still hasn't attacked it right, the right hand isn't involved yet. We're going to bring it out a little bit further, but an additional hip turn, and then we come through ankle to ankle and pull it to our belly, and as we pivot, that's when the right hand comes in and applies. So all of this is going to be left hand work. So we get it from here, we pivot, we bring it in front of us, we pivot a little bit further, then as we step back and pull it through, that's when the right hand can join it and flip it over. And that's when they do their big break fall, of course. Before that, they're basically running around trying to catch up with it, and then do the break fall when the right hand joins. So I don't know if you have space to do this, but we're going to try it. Again, allow you to grab the top of the stick this time. Crescent step in, deep behind the right hip. Right foot tai sabakis. We bring the left hand up in front of our obi knot. We pivot a little bit more. We step back deep. I'm stepping back to the 45, by the way. I'm not stepping back right behind them. So I'm taking their wrist as far away from their body and making them run as far as possible. Then we pivot and apply. Again, doing this in very small. Normally I would probably take up twice this amount of space because I would come in, out, and shoot and make them fly through the air 10, 15 feet if I can help it. Which most people can't do, which means their wrist just shatters. Okay, so crescent step in, drop the wrist behind the hip, right hand on your right hip, tai sabaki, bring the wrist up in front of your obi knot, turn a little bit further, step back deep, pivot, and apply. Again. Present step in. Tai Sabaki. Pivot a little extra. Step back deep. Pivot. And apply. And let's do it one more time because we're running out of time here. Again, present step in, wrist behind hips, Tai Sabaki, bring the wrist up in front of you, turn a little bit further, step back deep, pivot, and apply. And yummy. So, as expected, we didn't get through all 10 of them. That's okay. We did the ones that are all the same similar entry, using the left hand coming in the left side. 6, 7, 8, 9, use the opposite hand even though you're going to the same side, and we'll cover that when we need to. Okay, so that's going to be it for today's class. Let's get ready to do some exercises. And guess what? Jumping jacks. So make sure you've got your space ready for jumping jacks. And hajime. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Me. Standing twists to the right, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Standing split. And fingers to toes. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Yummy. And stretch it out. Ready for knees to chest. Fists by your cheekbones. Elbows slightly flared. Ready. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Yummy. Into Shikadach. Drop your butt, elbows on your knees, and breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Straighten your right leg. And die. Die. And die. Straighten both legs. Reach deep on the mat behind you, as far as you can reach. Forward. And just leave your hips where they are, just reach. Chest to your right knee. Ich ni san shi go rakushi chach kuju. Left. Ich ni san shi go rakushi chach kuju. Reach back. Reach forward. Bring your legs in. Halfway. Drop your butt into squat. Just drop as low as you can get while keeping your heels on the ground. If your butt is up in the air, that's fine. That's all you've got. Drop your right knee. Front thigh. Back together. Bring your butt up. Straighten your legs, walk your toes in, all the way heel to heel. Slowly come up, bend your lower back first. Bend your ribs. Hit your shoulders, start your shoulders going back. Once your shoulders are straight, start bringing your chin up and your arms. Leave your wrists bent. Arms up, head back. Your arms get straight up. Bring your hands up. And reach back. And forward. When your hands get to the straight up position, start dropping your elbows. Bring your chin down, elbows down. Drop your hands. And step out. Shake it loose. Alright, down on the mat, ready for crunches. Heels by your butt. Fists by your cheekbones. Hajime, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. And stretch it out for a second. And knees up, cross your ankles, fists by cheekbones, elbows to opposite knee. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. And again, stretch it out. Sit up and pick up your feet. Down, sit up straight, twist right, left, right, left. And your legs underneath into shikadach. Hands together, form a V, slowly forward. Keep your butt on your heels. And flatten out as flat as you can get. Slowly up, and back. Up. Twist right, left, and behind your head, elbows in, touch the mat in front, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Flare the elbows, touch the mat to the side, to the right, ich, left, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. And jamais, shake it loose. And that's it for today. So we're already in Seiza, so we're ready to go straight into Mokuso. So get your position, Mokuso. Mokuso yame. Arigatou gozaimashita. And thank you again for coming. Hope to see you next time.